So I completed Ironman Cork, the first time Ironman's ever come to Ireland. It was a 2.4 mile swim that was subsequently cancelled because of the weather, followed by 112 mile through the hills of Cork on the bike and finishing with a marathon. So I finished 698th out of 2,500 competitors. The day was so tough due to the weather. 23% of the starting people who started the race didn't finish, which is extremely high for Ironman. The bike course on Ironman Cork after Sunday now has the reputation of being the toughest bike course in the world for Ironman circuit. The previous toughest was Lanzarote, but Cork has now overtaken that, predominantly due to Windmill Hill, which is a 22% gradient hill that 2/3 of the competitors walked up it because it was just too steep. They obviously just don't turn up at an Ironman. It takes a lot of training. So I was training for 30 weeks from around about December, on average 9 or 10 hours a week, mostly early mornings before coming to work, and then on a few weeks, big weeks, what we call big training blocks, I would have been doing 16 hours a week for maybe 2 or 3 weeks in a row in order to get ready for the event. While the training's excessive, if you set yourself a plan and work around your training, you can make it happen. Now even working for MGM, early mornings, no problem coming in, because we don't start till 8:30, you're able to get your training done in the morning. And if there was any travelling now and again, should it be Miami or Freeport or whatever, we can always throw a pair of trainers into the bag or a pair of goggles, and it's no big deal to go for a 5 or 10 mile run when you're away. And it's actually quite good because it gives you a chance to see other parts of the world while you're running around cities when you do travel to with MGM. So it's certainly doable when you're actually out and about. So it's not as if the travelling's a hindrance. They actually take on a feat like Ironman. Ironman is a sacrifice. It takes a lot of time and a lot of money, and also a lot of support. You can't do it without the support of your family. I was lucky to have my wife and my daughter there with me down for the event, and they get as much out of the day as I do. So what's next? My advice to anybody is give yourself a target. You always need something to aim at. So after Ironman, I'll take a rest for a week or 10 days, and then I'm doing Belfast half and Dublin full marathon in September and October this year, and that'll be the next targets. You always need a target and something to train for, but my advice to anybody who wants to take anything on.